In this example, we have a hotel offering a summer special. The deal includes a hotel room for 4 nights for $310, and then additional nights can be added on after the first 4 nights for $115 per night. We're going to take a look at 2 different situations. In the first situation, a family who saved for a vacation has a budget and they can spend at most $700 on their hotel stay. We want to find out how long of a vacation should they consider taking to stay within their budget. Well, would we use an equation or an inequality to represent this situation? I'm going to choose to use an inequality. They can spend at most $700 on their hotel stay, but if they spend less than $700, that also makes sense in this situation, so an inequality would be appropriate to answer this question. Let's declare our variables. We want to know how long of a vacation should they consider taking. Our unknown, I'm going to call it n, is the number of nights in the hotel. Now let's write our equation. We know that the first 4 nights are going to cost $310, and then we can add additional nights for $115 per night. But this is after the first 4 nights. You are not going to pay the extra $115 for the first 4 nights you're there, so we are going to multiply 115 times n minus 4. And we want this to be less than or equal to 700. At most is an inequality phrase that indicates we should be using the less than or equal to symbol. Then we need to distribute, combine like terms, add 150 to both sides, and divide both sides by 115, and we see that our solution is n is less than or equal to 7.391. The family can afford to stay at the hotel for 7 nights or less. Now, why did we not say 7.391 nights? Well, that's not how hotels work. We're working in whole units here, so we're going to go ahead and round down to 7. Rounding up to 8 doesn't make sense, because then they would be outside of their budget of $700 for the hotel stay. In this part of the example, we have a second situation. Another family won a $1,000 gift card to this hotel, and they want to use all the funds on the gift card in one stay without paying extra. So we want to know how long of a vacation will the gift card pay for. Would we use an equation or inequality to represent this situation? I'm going to use an equation because the family wants to spend exactly the $1,000 on the hotel. So we're again going to declare our variables, write and solve an equation, and interpret the solution. We still want to know how long of a vacation will the gift card pay for, so we're going to let n, our unknown variable, represent the number of nights in the hotel. Our equation, because we're writing an equation this time instead of an inequality, it's going to look similar. We have the same setup for the $310 for the first 4 nights, and then an additional $115 per night after the first 4 nights. Remember, you're not paying that extra $115 for those first 4 nights you're in the hotel. That's covered with the $310. And this time we want it to equal 1,000 because they want to try to use the entire balance of their gift card at the hotel. We're going to distribute, combine like terms, add 150 to both sides, and divide by 115, and we find that n equals 10. This means that the gift card will pay for a 10-night stay at the hotel, and because it's exactly 10, this will use up the full $1,000 on their gift card without leaving any extra or going over.